We got our drinks on the table, and now we're just gonna get ours.
What do you want?
So what are they?
Oh, when you guys I get a cup? Garden right now, and we just ordered the house white wine. To check for clarity, we're gonna hold it up against a white cloth right here. You can actually see it's not sticking to the sides at all. It looks really good. When you smell it, it's really strong, but it's not overpowering. Really good. Same with the taste. It's very. It's a little bit dry, but it's very delicious. It's better than most white wines that you'll get out here. I'd say for appearance, I'd give it at least a 3. For smell, I'd give it a 5. It could be a little bit stronger. For taste, I'd say about a 6 or a 7. I'd say a 7. And for overall, well, for the overall harmony, I'd give it a 2 out of 2. The aftertaste is really nice, and I feel really good after drinking it. So that gives it a 2, 8, 13. That gives it a 16, 17 out of 20. It's a very good wine.
So we're here at the wine garden, and we heard AJ discuss the white house wine. I'll now be discussing the house red wine. And when we look at the red wine at first, we want to discuss its clarity, take into perspective the colors, the way it looks, the way it appears in the glass. Usually we would hold it up against a white tablecloth or something of white hue, but since I don't have one available to me, we'll look at it through light and attempt to make sure that the clarity is smooth. There's no blemishes within it, nothing floating, that kind of thing. It seems to be pure, very smooth texture, very, very nice flow in the glass itself. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to swirl it a little bit. You see those pretentious wine individuals doing it constantly, but there is a purpose to it. We want the oxygen from the atmosphere to incorporate within the wine to bring out some more of the aromas within it. So let's hope that it is sufficiently aerated, if you will, and now we can move on to trying the wine itself. When approaching trying the wine, we want to first smell it to kind of figure out the flavors, do a little bit more sensory description of it. It's well-bodied, well-balanced, not too strong. If the wine is too vinegary, you'll get too much of a scent in your nose. It'll overpower any of the other flavors that could be potentially lingering in the wine itself. This one itself is subtle, not too intense, not super vinegary, light, but likely dry. Because of the intensity of the flavor itself. So now we're going to try it. And when you try the wine, swish it around in your mouth slightly for a little bit. Make sure it hits all the taste buds in your mouth. As many people know, there's levels of taste buds within your mouth. You want it to hit not just the bitter ones, not just the sour ones, not just the sweet ones, but all of them at once. You want a comprehensive flavor test of the wine. You don't want it to be biased or one-sided. So once you swish it around, swallow it and then describe it. So we're gonna say the wine is relatively woody. You definitely have some fruit flavors, some berries. It's a very elegant wine, not too intense. Nothing like a Sauvignon, a Cabernet Sauvignon. A little bit lighter, but not much lighter than a Merlot. So it's not bad. Now, when you rate it, so we're going to rate it from 1 to 4 in appearance. And the appearance is fantastic. I'm going to rate it 3 on the appearance. We're going to do a 6-point scale for smell. So I'll rank it probably around 4 for smell. And then for taste, we want to rank it out of 8. So from 1 to 8, the taste is decent. I mean, it's not fantastic. It's not the best glass I've ever had in my life, but it's totally not the worst. 2 Buck Chuck, you know. So we'll rank it a 6. And then 1 to 2 on the overall harmony of the wine. I'll rank it a 2. It's harmonious, there's nothing sticking out, there's nothing jabbing me in the face or in the nose or in the taste buds, so it's quite fantastic. So all in all, it's a very good wine. Not too bad. The rankings are pretty fantastic. It's a good wine. So there we have it.
Wine garden, and then having white wine, red wine, and the water, gas, and then we have all the food. So I think that in Vienna, in Austria, the wine culture is not only about drinking wine, but also have really good food with the wine. Look at our food.
It's really good.
Smoke, stuff, blood sausage, beautiful mans.
Beautiful women.
All over the place.
Yeah,
Vienna is a great place. Great place.
And some old people as well. Yeah. So,
It's pretty much almost
music.
deli style. You can get whatever you want.
Yeah, music is important too.
Our second wine garden, and I'm going to try the white wine, house white wine. And looking at its clarity, it's pretty good. You don't see any little particles or anything in there. Smelling it, it's not too strong. It doesn't overpower you. It has a very fruity smell actually. And if we taste it, it's very light. It doesn't overpower your taste buds. I like it. So in appearance, I would give it about a 3, and the smell, I would give it, let's say, a 5. And for taste, I would give it around a 7. Yeah, 7. And for overall harmony, I think I'll give it a 2.
Hi, so now I'm gonna do the red wine for the second winery we're in. I'm gonna pour some red wine in there. Looking good. I personally not a fan of this kind of cup because I won't be able to see the tier very well. But from this cup, I think it's a medium wine because the tear is not too obvious, but then I can still see it. Okay, now I'm gonna smell it. It smells kind of strong, to be honest, so I would say I would rank it probably out of 6. I'll say 4 to 5. 4. And then for appearance, it's very clear and pretty dark, so I'll rank 3 out of 4. And then for the taste, it's fairly strong. Out of 8, I would say 7. And then overall, it's a decent wine, but not outstanding. So out of 2, I would say 1. Yeah, enjoy the wine. Hi, so today we're in another winery, and as we said yesterday, the winery culture in Austria is not only about wine, but also about the food. So as you can see, they're famous for their sausage and the blood sausage, and with this kind of pickled cabbage thing. And then they have their famous salad with the potato salad and the cucumber salad. And then I got some of those hams and then lamb and chicken. So now we're talking about the wine. In Austria, people mix their white wine with the lemonade. And then this lemonade seems different from the lemonade from yesterday because it's darker, and then it's in a bottle, versus yesterday it was in a little, this kind of thingy, glass. And then
Hey guys, so today we're at our second wine garden and we're ordering the schnitzel chicken, barbecue chicken, and the meat dumpling. The schnitzel chicken is legitimately the best schnitzel I've had here in Vienna so far. These wine gardens always have amazing food, it's awesome. The barbecue chicken is really good, still more a fan of schnitzel, but it's delicious. And the dumpling right here is actually a very interesting dumpling. I haven't seen anything like this so far. This is some kind of corned beef hash or something similar to that inside of it. Really good, I highly recommend it. And this wine garden's been amazing so far.
So to continue talking about food, I have a couple more pieces or dishes in front of me that are kind of best explained whilst consumed. So we have the normal bread and then the spread that you put on it. So it's just a basic spread. It tastes similar to cream cheese, I guess you would kind of say, like an herb cream cheese. And that's pretty distinctive of a wine garden. We also have the stuffed peppers. They're very spicy. They're stuffed with goat cheese, but they taste delicious. If you like spicy food, you'll love those. I also have the stuffed green olives, also stuffed with goat cheese, and those are delicious if you don't like spicy food. Or if you do, they're both fantastic. So these are kind of like the hors d'oeuvres, if you would, of a wine garden, kind of quintessential pieces that you need to try if you go to one.
Okay, continuing on the food, we're at our second wine garden, and I got the chicken schnitzel, the dumpling, some ham, and cucumbers and potatoes. And I usually like getting the cucumbers and potatoes because when we eat, it's usually meat and like carbs, but it's a nice change of pace to have cucumbers, a little bit of vegetables in there.
Hey guys, so we're at the Honingen right now and we're finally on dessert. We just got an Austrian cannoli. It's really delicious.
So this is my first time having it. Apparently this is literally Austrian local cultural food. So let me see how it tastes like. Very good.
A little bit different than normal cannoli. Maybe a little bit thicker cream, a little bit harder than normal, but it's really delicious. Highly recommend it.
It's very sweet. Y'all find this funny, but then I think it's delicious. So we're at the third winery now, and then I just mixed my white wine with the apple juice thing, I guess it's apple juice or lemon juice, the herb soda. So it's mixed lemon with herbs and then put carbonate in there, and so it's a soda, but it was the taste of herbs and lemon. And that's how Austrians drink their white wine. They mix about this much white wine with this many of that soda water, and it tastes very good. Okay, so this is the wine. From the color, it looks very, very nice. So out of 4, I would say 4. And then, is the smell? It smells pretty fresh. Yeah, very fresh. So I would say it's, for smell, I would say it's a, out of 6, I would say it's a, probably 5. And then I'm going to taste it. It's better than last one. So out of 8, I would say 7. And then overall, I'll give it 2. And then they cheers. In the small like maybe half the size of the apple. Like whisk this wine.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. The accordion is there.
Yeah, it's half an agila.
Oh yeah.
You did the chair? You picked the chair up? Well, it's funny how Jewish.
It's harder.
Here we are with my boy John. He's going to tell you a little bit about this Austrian dessert.
So it's a little bit of a dessert. It's shaped like a pickle or something of that sort. It's
shaped like the best foods, is what he's trying to say.
Apparently, it's harder than a normal one. And according to AJ, it's also creamier than a normal one. It's fantastic, isn't it? You ladies out there, you'll love it. I guarantee it. It's fantastic. Thank you.
And then I push.
Just hold it first.
Oh, I just hold.
Oh, it's recording now. You crazy?
Third winery now.
Wait, I think we should do that.
Like a foodie. Yeah. No. Exactly. Hey guys, so we're at the we're started.